When will we have a chance to enjoy the sun before these showers kick in? Ross, I hit the tennis courts today.
Yeah, and it was a little humid. Something that we haven't really experienced for some time because while it's been cooler, the humidity hasn't been much of a factor, but things are going to be warming up quite a bit for us as we head into tomorrow, even warmer than what we were at today. Of course, we're looking at some storms right now, seeing some sunshine, and we've been chasing that sunshine, and the showers have started to chase us a little bit as of this evening. We've been seeing a little bit of a change there, but right now we are sitting at 80 degrees, dew points hiking up in the upper 60s, so certainly feeling a little bit hotter out there, feeling like 82. High for the day coming in at 84, although again, with the humidity where it's at, more than likely, most of us, with some of the numbers we're still waiting to come in today, are feeling like we're into the mid-80s out there, and even hotter expected as we head into the day on Sunday. All the severe weather happening into the upper Midwest. This is going to be a part of the same system that's going to be coming into town tomorrow. Ahead of that, we got a lot of dry air in front of that. We got some clearing. That's going to be helpful for us. So most of what we're going to be looking at right now, again, not severe, but we have been seeing some isolated downpours across town up towards Dublin, seeing some heavy rain falling across the east part of town as well, over towards Gahanna. Just popcorn showers kind of popping up across the area. But for the most part, again, this is going to be pretty sporadic across the area, where we're going to be looking at anywhere from, some brief rain to some brief gusty winds. That's essentially the extent of it. Now, temperature-wise, we're going to continue to hang out into the 80s and 70s, and probably not going to be cooling off a whole lot through the night. Sitting at 82 degrees right now in Newark, 81 in MacArthur, 80 in Athens, and 81 currently in Zanesville. Looking at your hour by hour, again, pretty much everybody has been experiencing some of these isolated downpours, and again, these aren't going to last all night, probably 15 to 30 minutes at most for some of these showers that we're looking at. Through the rest of this evening, we'll continue to see the shower activity wind down, especially after sunset approaching 9 o'clock. Things will be virtually dry by around that time. Temperatures as we turn to the overnight will fall into the low to mid 60s, and then as we head into Sunday, we are going to be seeing a weak system that's going to be passing through. This is actually bringing some severe weather to parts of Iowa into the upper Midwest right now, but as it travels through the night, it's going to weaken. This is going to be moving through earlier into the day on Sunday, offering some cloud coverage, some brief showers, nothing of which that's going to be posing a threat for some severe weather. Now, depending on how long that sticks around, could play a role into what we end up seeing later in the day on Sunday, which looks like most of this activity is going to be mainly after 7 o'clock, between 7 to about 11 p.m. That's where we're going to see the potential for some of these stronger showers and storms moving through. Pretty much everyone across central Ohio is going to be seeing a shot at this, and this is going to be featuring not only some strong damaging wind gusts, some isolated large hail, even an isolated tornado or two will be possible as well. Again, this is going to be mainly later into the day. So if this happens to take a little bit more time, there's going to be some things that are going to help to keep this a little bit more timid, and we're not going to be looking at, long-lived storms going into the early part of the night. But given the timing, something you definitely want to stay weather aware for, as we're going to be looking at these storms starting to move through as we head into the overnight hours. This is where most of the severe weather threat will be pretty much non-existent. Most of the activity, again, between that 7 to 11 p.m. time frame. And again, breaking down those categories for us, mainly looking at strong winds, large hail, isolated tornado or two, something we can't rule out. And as we continue to look at the risk as we head into the early part of your night, mainly going into the early nighttime hours, we'll be looking at the potential for some of those stronger storms across central Ohio. And then eventually things will be clearing up as we head into the day on Monday in the morning briefly, as we'll then start to see more showers and storms come into town throughout the day. Not looking at any severe weather threat early in the week, but then it looks like we'll finally start to dry out as we turn towards next Wednesday.